Hey y'all. Okay, so this is a request from the lovely person from the last two videos. Um, this is a jealous Carl X listener. Also, be aware, probably like on Monday, there will be a spicy Carl X listener. So yeah. So today Alexandria was pretty normal day. Everybody had a specific task they needed to complete. And for you, you were already finished with your task because you like to get them done early in the morning. But there was this new guy, we're gonna call him Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy. The new guy, Jeremy, was seeming to struggle with his task on hand, which what kind of wasn't a task or whatnot, but just say he was like fixing the fence. Yeah, it is a task, but he was fixing the fence just because since how hard walkers pull on the fence, it sometimes leaves holes, and you guys really need to patch that up quickly before anything bad happens. So he was tasked to fix the fence on the left side border of Alexandria, which really isn't far from the houses, and especially like Carl's and Rick House. You saw him struggling after you were done talking to Daryl, and you decided to go over to see if you needed some help. Hey, I'm new and all to this, but can I get some help? It's like this fence is really challenging, and I never knew how to fix a fence. For context on the fence, it's like those gated fences. It's not like the wooden fence. It's like the gated fences that you guys are fixing. Yeah, just for a little context. You said sure because why not? You're done with all your tasks, and really your task wasn't really that hard to finish or do. So you might as well just help him. And since he's new, he don't really know the way around the place at all or how to do some of the tasks correctly. While you and Jeremy were fixing the fence, Carl saw from his house, well, from his bedroom window view, and he was getting a little jealous at this because, yeah, jealous, but he was getting upset about this because you promised him that after you were done with your task, all your tasks, you would come straight to him so you guys can read comics. So Carl, being a little upset, goes down to where you guys were, the fence area. Listener, and I guess you made a new friend, but listener, you said and promised me that after you were done with all your tasks, you were gonna come read comics with me. And seeing that I seen your task already, fixing the fence isn't one of them. You and Jeremy had turned around from the fence. You were kinda a little embarrassed that you're being called out, but other than that, you can understand where he's coming from because you did promise him that you guys will read comics after you get done with your task. But Jeremy, on the other hand, didn't like the fact that he sounded like he was bossing you around and trying to pull your assistance away from him just to read some comics. Look, man, I'm just trying to finish this fence before sundown, and I'm pretty sure the comics can wait. You acting like they're gonna go somewhere. Jeremy said this with confidence, not knowing Carl could knock it way back. And you need help with the fence. Pathetic. Really, it's not that hard to fix a fence. Listener, let's go. I don't see why you're wasting your time on this stupid fence. He could have asked somebody else Jeremy not liking being called pathetic and then looking like a loser right in front of you. Little did Jeremy know that you and Carl were dating. So that just put him in the bad light after he asked this to Carl. Look, man, you need to back off. And aren't you a little too old to be reading comics? Like, come on, dude, that's childish. Jeremy and Carl keep going back and forth, blah blah blah, until the guy finally asked, "Do you just want to fight, dude? Like, get this over with because I don't have time for this. I'm just trying to finish my task and you keep interrupting." Before Carl could even say anything, like yes or anything, you pulled him away. Jeremy's still talking trash about Carl and how he's a little too old to be still reading comics and how he's just a baby. You and Carl make it to his room and you're trying to confront him about the whole situation and how it wasn't really that serious. But you're also trying to ask for forgiveness because you did ditch him for another person and put their needs before his. Fine, I'll forgive you under one condition. You raise a brow at this because he never really asked for anything in return as much as you knew, but you heard him out. This one condition is that you give me cuddles. And that's it, that's all. And then I'll consider forgiving you. But other than that, I want cuddles. Like now. You chuckled at the fact that he was acting like a big baby, but complied, and you two laid on the bed, cuddling each other. Can you just try not to do it again? You know how I get when I see you around other guys, and from my point of view, he looked a little too close. But I forgive you. Okay, y'all. That's it for the audio. Comment down below if you liked it. Please, and please, like, comment, and subscribe. Like a girl trying to get banged, and I really need that. But yes, girls, bye. Good night, good morning, wherever you at, and yeah.